Deep in the deep blue ocean, among the colorful corals and rippling seaweed, lived a small fish. This little fish was only 3 years old, and his scales were silver and shone in the sunlight. The blue stripes on its tail set it apart from other fish. The little fish's mom and dad loved him very much. They were always advising him about the dangers of the sea. But sometimes the little fish was too curious and adventurous to listen. In the same sea lived a very old and wise fish. With its dark blue color and large body, this fish was respected everywhere on the submarine. His old age was evident, but the gleam of intelligence in his eyes never faded. One day, as the little fish was wandering along the coral reef as usual, he saw something shining in the distance. Curiosity got the better of him, and he slowly swam in that direction. Just then the old fish appeared beside him. "Where are you going, little friend?" asked the old fish. The little fish answered excitedly, "I'm looking at that shiny thing over there. I wonder what it is." The old fish looked carefully and understood immediately. "No, it's a fishing rod. It's dangerous." Just then a boat appeared on the water. In it was a middle-aged fisherman. Despite the old fish's warning, the little fish kept swimming towards the hook. Just as he was about to bite the hook, the old fish swooped down on him and pushed him back with his tail. The hook was wasted, and the fisherman pulled it back in frustration. After this incident, the little fish and the old fish became good friends. The old fish started to teach his little friend about the dangers and beauties of the sea. Every day they played new games together. Sometimes they played hide and seek, with the old fish closing his eyes and the little fish hiding behind a shell. Sometimes they had a swimming race and the fastest swimmer won. The little fish's favorite game was swimming among the phosphorescent corals at night. Through this game, the little fish learned not to be afraid of the dark. One day when they were playing, the little fish looked sad. The old fish asked him what happened. The little fish sighed. "I think of the fisherman. Why is he always trying to catch us?" The old fish smiled wisely. "The fisherman is not a bad man, my little friend. He is trying to feed his family just like your mom and dad. But we want to live too. So we must be careful and help each other." These words made the little fish think. From that day on, he became more careful about the dangers of the sea. But he also became more aware of the beauty of the sea. In time, the little fish grew up and started his own family. But his friendship with the old fish never ended. Every evening at sunset, they came together, shared the adventures of the day, and taught the secrets of the sea to the next generation of little fish. One day the old fish got very old and had difficulty swimming. The little fish started to help him. They swam slowly together, reminiscing about the old days. In his last days, the old fish said to the little fish, "My friend, you have given me the best years of my life. Now it is your turn. It's time to pass on the wisdom of the sea to other fish." With tears in his eyes, the little fish promised the old fish. From that day on, he began to guide the young fish, just as the old fish had guided him. He taught them about the dangers of the sea, its beauty and the value of life. And so the fish living in the depths of the sea learned to help each other, to be alert to dangers and to enjoy the beauty of life.